Hey beautiful people, my name is Grace. So if you're watching this video on 12th September 2023, it is my birthday! Yeah, it's my birthday. So I'm actually recording this video few days to my birthday and to be my 27th birthday. I want to share 27 lessons I've learned in 27 years. I want to share those lessons with you because I believe that you will learn a thing or two from the lessons that I have learned. So leave a prayer for me in the comment section. Leave a birthday wish. I'd love to read from you. Subscribe to my channel and like this video, and let's get right into it. So one of the lessons I've learned is to let God take the lead. This past year in particular has been very significant in me letting God lead, and it has been so amazing. You know that feeling where you trust a driver to drive a car and you can just fall asleep while the person is driving because you know that nothing is going to happen. You know you're going to be safe. That's how you should let God take the lead. It's an amazing experience that I've experienced in this past year, and I'm never disappointed. I'm always very grateful, and I think it's something that we all should do. He will never lead you astray. Just let him take the lead, just let him do his thing. Number two, it's okay to say no. I said a lot of no's firmly in this past year, like no, no excuse, no follow up, just plain no. And I'm really proud of myself to be able to say no, especially for things that I'm not comfortable with. I just plainly say no. So moving forward, say no with your full chest and nothing's going to happen. If you're not comfortable with it, just say no. Number three, choose peace of mind. I've learned to choose peace of mind. God, I'm so particular about my peace. I'm so particular about it. That is why the jobs that I did in the past year, the people that I came in contact with, the friendship that I established were very intentional. Like I just want peace of mind. Anything that's going to give me wahala, I don't want it. So always choose peace of mind. Peace of mind just makes everything easy, beautiful, and better. I'll always choose peace of mind moving forward. Number four, appreciate the gift of people. Family, friends, colleague, people generally appreciate the gift of them. So in this past year, people that I care about, I reach out to them, try as much as possible to call, leave a message. Anybody that drops in my heart, I text the person. I appreciate the gift of people because we can't do life alone. And I've learned that you don't just say you appreciate people, you don't just say you value people, you let them know, you tell them, you show them that you appreciate them and then you value them. And I did a lot of that in this past year, and I'll be doing a lot moving forward. Number five is value friendship and relationship. I'm so grateful to have amazing friends. Like there's this particular friend of mine, my closest friend, Onye, shout out to you. I also appreciate her so much because she has been an amazing friend. She goes extra mile to make sure that our friendship is solid, our friendship is moving forward. And I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that friendship. I value it so much. And other friendships that I've established in the past year and even before, it's very important. And we can't do this life alone. So always value friendship. Which brings me to my next point. Not everyone is replaceable. We live in the society where people say things like, I will always get a better friend, I will always get a better spouse, I will always get a better partner. But there are some people in our life that are not, they are so good that they are not replaceable. I learned that the hard way because I've lost some friendship that I had that kind of mindset that people are replaceable, so we move. But in this past year, I've learned to hold my friends and relationships so tight and dear to my heart because not everybody is replaceable. If you find an amazing friend, work very hard to keep that friendship. If you find an amazing partner, work very hard to keep that partner. Except peradventure something happened and you guys have to split up, then it's okay. But most importantly, understand that not everybody is replaceable. Number seven, avoid criticizing, especially criticizing things that you've never gone through before. A lot of people are going through stuff, and if you are not the one in that position, you will never understand. It's very easy for us to sit back, far away, when what is going on is not affecting us personally, it's very easy for us to criticize. But when you actually step back and analyze things, you realize that it's not even worth it. Avoid the urge to criticize, especially when you're criticizing something you've never been through, something you've never gone through. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Which brings me to my next point: be kind, show kindness to people. I'm so glad that we don't look like what we go through, and this is actually very important that we show kindness to everybody we come across, regardless of their gender, regardless of their status, regardless of whatsoever. Just show kindness. Be kind. Don't even be kind because you want to get something in return. Be kind because you are human. Especially if you're a Christian and you have Christ in you. Kindness, show love. It doesn't have to be reciprocated in many cases, but show kindness and show love to one another in every setting you find yourself in. Number nine, people will come and go. In this past year, I'm so grateful for all the people that I've met. I'm so grateful for the how we met and how we didn't work out. I'm grateful for that because people always come and go, and sometimes it's actually very painful, and it hurts that, oh, a friendship has to split up, a romantic relationship has to break up, but it's part of life. People come and people go, and that's okay. I've learned that people come and go, and I've come to understand that God makes us meet people for a particular reason. Once they fulfill their purpose in your life, it's okay for them to leave. Some people come into our lives and they are there for long term. Some people come and it's short term, and that's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. Been able to embrace that in this past year moving forward. Number 10, invest in yourself. Very, very important. Invest in yourself. In this past year, I've tried as much as possible to invest in my personal growth and development, and basically professional growth. Even in my academic, I took a bold step of going to postgraduate school. I started reading more. Shout out to my friend Tobe, who has been encouraging me and supporting me to read more, and I've been doing that in the past month, and it's been amazing. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that moving forward. Investing in your growth and development may seem expensive. It's a profitable investment that you'll be happy and you thank yourself for it in future. 11 is build networks, professional networks. There was a time in my life where I look at my contacts and I'm like, I don't really have solid network. I don't really have solid professional networks. But I'm grateful that in this past year I've been able to establish that by utilizing LinkedIn, connecting with people, reaching out to people and stuff just to build network. And I understand that maybe in real life I might be shy, but online I can go all out and connect with people, especially with people that I admire, just to learn from them and all of that. Like, build network. Building professional network is so powerful and it's going to really help you in a long run. So it should be something that you should be conscious about. Building network is very, very important because you need those networks. Number 12 is take social media breaks. Yes, I said it. A social media manager said it. It's very important. I learned this from my one of my favorite lecturers back in university. He used to take social media breaks, and I was always curious about that. He even wrote an article about taking breaks from social media, and when I tried it, I realized that it's amazing. You need to take your eyes off social media for a couple of days or even a week if you can, and you will see that, wow, you feel so refreshed, like you feel so energized. In this past year, I've taken like up to a week off social media, like literally off all platforms, and it was so healthy. That sometimes I take like 2 days off, sometimes I take 24 hours off. So it actually helps. It's best to just detox yourself. And I realized that whenever I detox myself from social media, like pull back, I get to gain more. I don't know how to explain it, but it's been an amazing experience that I'll be doing moving forward. Number 13, reward yourself often. It's very important that you reward yourself. The past few years, I've been intentional about rewarding myself. So anytime I receive my salary, I buy something for myself. So it could be an item, maybe a clothes, a bag, a shoe, or it could be something as little as treating myself to that craving. I always reward myself with something, no matter how small, once I receive my salary every month. And I realized that when I started doing this, it made me happy. It made me feel so good. I work very hard, so rewarding myself is the least I can do. It's very important that you reward yourself. Number 14, practice delayed gratification. As long as you have a goal, your eyes should just be on that goal. And once you're able to practice delayed gratification, it helps you save more, it helps you reach your goal faster, and it just makes everything easy. Number 15, choose yourself first. I know it's okay to be selfless and all of that, but in many positions, especially positions that put you in an uncomfortable spot, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure you get what I mean. Choose yourself first. I don't even know how to explain it, but just choose yourself first. If you forget anything in this video, always remember that you should choose yourself. Number 16, be grateful. I've learned to be so grateful. When I mean so grateful, I trained my mind to be so grateful for literally everything. Literally from taking a step to the bathroom, from going to work, from coming back, from going to the market, for the food that I eat, the water that I drink, my going out, my coming in. I'm so grateful for every little thing and every big thing. Like, I'm really, really grateful. And I realized that when you practice more gratitude, God blesses you more. God blesses us more naturally when we are grateful, when we praise Him and we are grateful. But when we're grumbling and ungrateful, it doesn't just attract the blessings. I've learned to just be grateful regardless of the situation. Even when things are not going my way, I just close my eye and I say, "Thank you, Jesus. I am grateful." It has helped me to be so positive, and it's actually a very beautiful feeling. Number 17, embrace rejection. In this past year, I have witnessed a lot of rejection, and I remember when one of the rejections happened, and I shared it with somebody, and she was like, my sister actually, she was like, "Oh my God, I feel so bad. Wait, how come you're not crying?" And I'm like, I've gotten to this point where rejection just obviously means a better one is coming. That's just how I see it. The way we see rejection, the way we see failures is all that matters. It's not even about the rejection, it's not even about the failure. It's how we see it, how we embrace it. So I've learned to embrace rejection, and I've realized that whenever I do that, it gives me peace of mind. When I get a rejection or I feel that something, my next resort is to cry because I like to cry a lot, like there's tap in my eyes. So I cry a lot. But this past year, when rejection just happened, I was like, okay, let's move on. What's next? And that's how I've embraced it. And it's been a very beautiful feeling. Number 18, it's okay to desire love. We live in this society where everybody is trying to form hard guy, everybody is trying to form, I don't need anybody, I'm okay by myself, and all of that. Relationship comes with wahala, family comes with wahala. When I say desire love, it could be from a romantic partner. Maybe you're single and you desire to be in a relationship, or you desire to get married, or you desire to have a child of your own, or whatsoever love you want to experience. So it's actually very okay to desire love. It's beautiful actually to desire love and then get to experience love. And if you're watching this video and you desire love in any form, I pray and I hope that you get that love that you desire. Number 10, do not compare. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't compare yourself to anything, because at the end of the day, you are you, and that is how God has created you. There's this uniqueness in being yourself. Like, you're not comparing yourself with everyone. Like I keep saying this, that not everybody is my grace mate. You may be my classmate, you may be my course mate, you may be my birthday mate, whatever, age mate or whatever, but we are not grace mates. God has different races for all of us. Everybody has their race to run. I realize that when I'm happy about something happening to somebody, it kind of like rubs off on me, and the blessings that coming to me, I don't even know how to explain it. But comparing yourself to people is just not worth it at all. Everybody has a race, and at the end of the day, we'll run our individual race. Number 20, know God for yourself. It's okay to go to church, it's okay to listen to messages, but it's equally important to get to know God for yourself. And how do you get to know God for yourself? You spend time in the Word of God. There's a beauty in knowing God for yourself, and it's so beautiful if you can take some time out to get to know God for yourself while you're worshiping in church and all of those things. Have a quiet time where you get to spend time with God alone. Number 21, spend time around positive energies. Like anybody that exhibits any form of negativity around me in the past year, I cut them off, either permanently or temporary, or just put them at arm's length. Like, I want to be surrounded by positive energy. Negative energy does a lot of things that we don't even know. Like, our subconscious is just messed up and it's just polluted. So it's best to just surround yourself with positive energies. If you notice that somebody is always giving you negative vibes, somebody is always having something negative to say, stay away from that and find people that are filled with positivity, optimism. That is what I'm all for. I'm all for the positivity and optimism. Moving forward, that is something that I've learned, and it's a very powerful lesson that you should learn too. Number 22, embrace growth. Growth comes in different forms, shapes, sizes. Anyhow it comes, just embrace it. And this past year, I have embraced growth in a lot of ways in my personal life. Just embrace growth. Anyhow it comes, any shape it comes, trust me, it's going to shape you for a brighter future. Number 24, leave your comfort zone. That's the lesson. I've learned that this past year. Like, leave your comfort zone. Nobody really grows in their comfort zone. That's what I've realized. And while I've studied successful people and I've studied people that are doing pretty well from them for themselves and also making impact in the world, I've realized that they're not in their comfort zone. And that is one lesson that is very solid for me that I've learned in this past year. This past year, I have left my comfort zone in a lot of ways that I never imagined that I was going to. And it's obviously not easy, it's actually tough. Yeah, sometimes I even get to complain about it or, grumble and all, but leaving your comfort zone is more beautiful than you think it is. Number 25, set boundaries and enforce them. Yes, you set boundaries and you enforce those boundaries. When you set boundaries and you enforce them, people won't disrespect you intentionally. In fact, they have to think twice before they disrespect you, and it just makes you more confident. And that's what I've been doing in the past year, setting boundaries, like setting boundaries and be confident about it. Not just setting boundaries for setting sake, but setting boundaries and enforcing them. Yes, set boundaries and enforce them. Number 26, talk to God more often and journal. So, one of the ways that I have been talking to God is through journaling. So, sometimes I pray, while sometimes I write, I just journal and I say, Dear God, this is what is going on in my life, this is what is going on. And it has been very, very helpful. I think you should even try it. Like, just get a journal. It could be a physical journal, it could be an online journal. I use both, and I just write down what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling. And sometimes I don't even like write it down. Sometimes I just sit in my room alone and I feel like the presence of God is there, and I start talking. I start talking to him, telling him how I'm feeling. It's just like him being my therapist, and I imagine him just sitting there listening to me rant, talk, cry, and all of those things. And after everything, I feel a lot better. Talk to God more often. He should be the first person you talk to when something is going right and when something is going wrong. Talk to God. Number 27, my last point. Love yourself. Love yourself. Spending time alone with myself has just made me love myself more, get to know myself more. Now I know myself even more than ever because I've chosen to love myself. I've chosen to embrace my insecurities and flaws, and at the same time love myself enough to be able to make effort to be better, to be a better version of myself. I see myself admiring what I do, supporting myself, cheering on for myself. So when other people get to do it to me, it's like an add-on, but the main work is already done by me. So today and for the rest of your days, love yourself. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to like this video and share, subscribe so other people can get to see it too. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.